Prepare to be amazed, friends, because today we are diving into the secret world of silverfish. These seemingly innocent little insects have more surprises up their sleeve than you can imagine. From their lightning-fast escapes to their ancient lineage dating back over 400 million years, we've got 10 astonishing facts that will leave you in awe. So, if you've ever wondered why silverfish are the Usain Bolts of the bug kingdom or how they manage to munch on antique books, this is the video you don't want to miss. Get ready to uncover the quirky, mysterious, and downright astonishing facts about these tiny terrors that lurk in the shadows of our homes. Buckle up, because we're about to shine a light on the silverfish like never before. Silverfish are speed demons. Picture this: you are a silverfish, small and unassuming, with no fangs, no venom, and a wiggly body that makes you look more like a tiny swimming fish than a fearsome predator. What do you do when danger lurks? You choose flight over fight, every time. Silverfish may not have much in the way of defenses, but they've got speed on their side. With their multiple legs and those wiggles that would make a worm jealous, silverfish can dart to the nearest dark corner faster than you can say, "Gotcha." This lightning-quick escape artistry isn't just for show. It helps them outrun their predators, even the agile ones like spiders and centipedes. So next time you spot one of these speedy silver sprinters, just remember, they're like the Usain Bolt of the insect world, minus the medals. Silverfish are nimble ninjas. Silverfish are the Houdinis of the insect world. They can squeeze through gaps so tiny you wouldn't believe it, infiltrating any room they please. But that's not all. These little acrobats have another trick up their sleeve, or rather, their leg. They can jump a whopping 2 feet in the air. That's right, silverfish are like the Olympic high jumpers of the bug kingdom. But it doesn't stop there. They can climb vertical surfaces like walls, although their vertical speed isn't quite as jaw-dropping as their horizontal sprints. Shiny, smooth surfaces are their kryptonite, so once they're in a tub or sink, they're there to stay. It's safe to say they redefined the phrase, "everything but the kitchen sink," with their nimble antics. Silverfish, the ageless wonder bugs. In a world where most insects live for a year or less, silverfish are the ultimate age-defying insects. They scoff at the concept of a short lifespan, choosing to stick around for much longer. A typical silverfish can live anywhere between 3 to 6 years, and some hardy individuals even push that boundary to an astonishing 8 years. In the insect realm, that's akin to achieving legendary status. Picture this: while other bugs come and go in a matter of months, silverfish continue their stealthy, silver-scaled existence for years on end. They've got the longevity game down pat. So, next time you spot a silverfish scurrying across your bathroom tiles, remember that it's not just any pest. It's a creature that defies the odds and takes, living large, to a whole new level in the insect world. Silverfish are anything but picky eaters. You know how some folks are super picky about what they eat? Well, silverfish are the complete opposite. These carb-craving critters will chow down on pretty much anything that supplies them with the carbohydrates they crave. From glue and paper products to toothpaste, fabrics, and even your precious cereal, they're not picky eaters. In fact, they're so versatile in their diet that they'll even munch on dead or injured insects, including their own kind. Talk about a diverse menu. But here's the kicker: they can survive for up to a year without eating, as long as they have a reliable source of hydration. So, while they may not be picky, they can certainly be patient. Silverfish struck their stuff. It's not all about survival for silverfish, they've got moves on the dance floor too. When they finally reach adulthood, which can take a while, it's time for the mating dance of their lives. Picture this. First, they gently touch their antennae together, like a delicate handshake at a formal ball. Then, they retreat, playing a bit hard to get. After repeating this step a few times, the female suddenly bolts, and the male goes into full-on chase mode. It's like a scene from a bug-themed romance novel. Once they reunite, it's time to get down to business, and the female can lay between 1 and 20 eggs, up to 3 times a day, for the rest of her life. Needless to say, too many mating dances can quickly turn into a full-blown silverfish infestation. Silverfish shed like it's going out of style. Most insects follow a simple rule. Grow up, shed your exoskeleton a few times, and you're good to go. But not silverfish. These creatures continue molting well into their adult lives. What does that mean? It means their paper-thin, metallic silver exoskeletons pile up like a teenager's discarded pizza boxes. These exoskeletons, so thin they appear almost opaque, stick to various surfaces and serve as a glaring sign of a silverfish infestation. So, if you spot these silvery shells around your home, it might be time to wage war against these molting maestros. Silverfish, mostly blind as a bat. Silverfish are equipped with some unusual features, including a pair of antennae and 3 bristled, tail-like appendages, which is why they're sometimes called bristletails. These appendages are their secret weapons for feeling around their environment, as their eyes are nothing to write home about. In fact, their eyes are microscopic in size, offering very limited vision. Some species are entirely blind, relying solely on their antennae and tail-like appendages to navigate the world. So, the next time you see a silverfish skittering across your bathroom floor, remember that it's probably relying on its keen sense of touch more than its vision to get around. Ancient Aliens, Silverfish Edition. Silverfish aren't just ancient, they're downright prehistoric. These little critters have been around for more than 400 million years. To put that in perspective, they were roaming the earth a staggering 100 million years before the dinosaurs even came into existence. They're practically the wise elders of the insect world, with a history older than the hills. So, when you see a silverfish darting across your bathroom floor, remember that you're witnessing a living fossil, a tiny time traveler that's been a part of the planet's story for eons. Silverfish, the stubborn survivors. With a history stretching back over 400 million years, silverfish have had ample time to adapt and develop some impressive survival skills. Unfortunately for us, this means they've become experts at resisting many of the insecticides we throw their way. Silverfish have essentially shrugged off our attempts to exterminate them, making them a tough nut to crack when it comes to pest control. Over the eons, they've evolved to become resilient to various chemicals, making them persistent and challenging house guests. So, while we may have advanced in many ways over the centuries, silverfish have remained steadfast survivors, resisting our best efforts to evict them from our homes. Silverfish are secret bookworms. Just when you thought silverfish couldn't get any quirkier, here's a surprising fact: they're secret bookworms. Yes, you read that right. These seemingly innocuous insects have a peculiar penchant for munching on old books and manuscripts. If you've ever opened a treasured antique book only to find mysterious holes and chewed up pages, you might have a colony of silverfish to thank, or blame. Their nibbling habits extend to paper materials, making them the unwitting destroyers of literary artifacts. So, while silverfish may not look like the type to appreciate a good novel, they've got a taste for vintage literature. The next time you're perusing your antique book collection, keep an eye out for these unexpected insect enthusiasts. They might be reading between the lines in more ways than one. Thanks for joining us on this wild silverfish adventure. We hope you've enjoyed delving into the fascinating world of these speedy, ancient, and book-loving critters. If you found these 10 astonishing facts as mind-boggling as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your bug-loving friends and fellow silverfish enthusiasts. And if you're hungry for more intriguing insect insights or have any burning questions about the creepy crawlies that share our world, leave a comment down below. We're always here to satisfy your curiosity. So, subscribe for more bug-tastic content, and until next time, remember, silverfish might be tiny, but their secrets are huge. Stay curious, stay amazed, and stay tuned for our next adventure in the world of wonders. And that concludes our showcase of the today's topic. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and relatives so that they too can enjoy videos on wild animals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.